Everybody, it's Susan Grayson here with Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. So we're here to take your questions and just bring them on. We have some questions here, Bill. Bill's here too. He's running the show.
Not really.
He says not really. Okay, who do we end up with? Was it Sherry Berry or?
Yeah, Sherry Berry was our last.
Okay.
So, and let's clear the space. Let's clear the energy out. Let's get it started again. Clear the energy.
Oh, yes, good idea.
You ready? If you are adverse to noise, loud noises, close your ears, turn your volume down, whatever. But we're going to raise the energy. All right, ready? 2 more. 1 more. Alrighty then, we are ready and fired up and ready. And look who popped in, Seashells. Hey Seashells, nice to have you pop over. And yet we will do readings for Seashell. What you got for Seashell?
Okay, so Seashells, what we're doing is just 3 readings for the 4 cards for the new year. What can you expect, my dear? Okay, I see these cards right here. Okay. Okay, it's very important. This is really, really important because what they're telling you is this is a year where you have to take care of yourself. You have to nurture yourself and give yourself some rest. Look at this rest card. There's some things that you're holding on to and it's like they're not going to work. You're just wasting your time and spinning your wheels. It's time to take care of yourself so that by summertime you can really enjoy the fruits of your labor and everything that is coming around for you. But it's all about you. It's all about when you people want this and they want that and they're pulling at you, you need to be able to say, you know, I need to take a rest. I need some time for myself and just set those boundaries and say no, because if you can do that, then by summertime, you're going to be celebrating. It's going to be great. So don't let these people drain you. And sounds good. Thank you, Seashells.
Super. I was just looking to make sure that Susan, you have your Facebook connected, but I need Bill, if you could, whoever has Susan's Facebook page, is it Bill or you, Susan? Which one is it?
I have my Facebook page.
Go to your settings for the video, and you need to make it public. And if you do, it'll put the messages here on the side of your Facebook messages will pop up on here. So you know where you have, Susan, when you have this here, see where it shows your picture of you?
Uh-huh.
If you look at the 3 dots to the right, click on those dots.
3 dots to the right. Okay. Yeah.
Go to this live stream, right? Click on the 3 dots.
And I hit the dots, and what do I hit? Edit.
Do you see privacy settings?
Oh, edit privacy?
Yep.
Okay.
And then make sure it says public.
Public. Okay. You're right on. Yes. Okay. Done. Okay.
Okay. So now if you get any messages from Facebook, they'll come directly onto your screen here too.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Yep. Super.
Nice little trick.
I don't know what I'd do without you, Dawn. I don't know. Bill and I would be.
Keena taught me that one. Keena taught me that one, believe it or not, because I kept trying to figure it out and she found it out. So that was great.
Uh-huh.
So let's see. We're doing for Seashells, right? All right. Look at this. Everybody's popping in. Sherry L popped in. GP popped in. Paul Black. Everyone. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here.
Wow. Yes.
Let's get to Seashell. Seashell, what's going to push you forward this year is this is your year. This is the judgment year for you again. So the things that are coming to you this year are going to be things that you've earned and you've worked for. So this year, the spirits are going to reward you for hard work and dedication and time you put in. So again, you have been through it. They have the universe has beaten you up a little bit, but guess what? The universe is realizing it's your turn now. So they're going to be giving you something. That does not mean, Seashells, that does not mean to sit back and rest on your laurels because things are going to flow to you. It tells you that whatever you try to do this year, when you start putting things out this year to get energy coming in, that it'll be rewarded to you better than you anticipate because, again, you've done the work. But you cannot sit back and expect it to come to you without you doing something. Otherwise, it ain't going to happen. It doesn't work that way. What's going to propel you, what's hold you back is change. You're afraid of change. Seashells, as much as you want things to change, at the same time, you've gotten kind of into a rut where you accept the change, or accept you accept what things are, the way things are. Again, do not let change hold you back. Do not be afraid of change. When change comes, embrace it, ride with it. Figure out how I can make this change work to my advantage. It's not the change that you should be worried about. It's the destination. So control your destination. Say, okay, if I'm getting change, if change is coming, then I'm going to steer it this way, or I'm going to steer it that way. It's like a car. When you hit ice on the road, all of a sudden you're moving that steering wheel. You're trying to figure out a way to make that car move a little bit on the ice, to maneuver it. So again, this is maneuvering your car on the ice. And this is the ice of life. I hear a voice there.
Yeah,
Queen of Cups. The good part is this year, the overall energy for your year, where you're headed, is a very much happier you and a very much happier time. This is a time of nurturing, loving, and caring. So this year is going to be a much better year for you. I love it. This is that Queen of Cups, that loving, nurturing, caring energy. So make sure that this year, as you move forward, that you continue to love yourself as much as you love everybody else. Do not put yourself second. Do not put yourself last. Put yourself equal to or better than everybody else, because this year you've earned it. All right? That's what I got for you.
It's all about how much Seashells needs to value herself.
Exactly.
Important, more than ever before.
Exacto.
Okay,
Bill, who's next?
We've got Linda Hilton who came on here.
Linda Hilton?
Mm-hmm.
Linda Hilton, okay. I don't see her, but okay.
I don't know if she's, well,
Okay.
Is she on Facebook or YouTube?
Is she on Facebook or YouTube?
she's coming up on Facebook on mine. I mean on YouTube.
On YouTube? Okay. Money's coming your way. It looks really, really good, Linda. And you're going to be happy. In about 6 months' time, you are going to be just shining. You're going to be happier than you've been in a long time. And the money's coming your way. So it's time to really think seriously how you want to recreate your life this year.
Super. The things that I got the things that are going to propel, that are going to hold you back this year, Linda, is questions about a man. Questions about a man and it doesn't necessarily mean your man as in relationship. It could though, but it's questions in reference to, again, things you don't know, answers that leave you wondering about somebody. And this could be a business relationship. This could be that kind of person. But again, it's a man who is a very strong, determined kind of guy. Okay. Somebody who's a good businessman, somebody who has a very logical, reasonable kind of demeanor, somebody who is very comfortable with himself, some would say full of himself, but the questions leave you worried. So this is what's going to hold you back, because you're not going to trust. There's a lack of trust, a question of trust. What's going to propel you forward? Oh, I love it. The Emperor. The Emperor is you. Again, when you see this, you have to have the Emperor energy. It's like, you know what? Nothing can deter you. Nothing can hold you back. What's going to propel you forward is you owning your power, you owning and understanding what is your worth, your own value, your own consideration. So make sure that you keep that in mind as you move forward. Do not let yourself be distracted or dissuaded by anybody. If you've determined this is where you need to go, then you need to go there. And then I love this. Look at this. This is the eighth. If you're going to do the beginning of a new year, this is the way to do it. Again, this year is going to bring a new cycle of abundance. So if you take control, you own your decisions, you don't let anybody deter you. This is going to be a year of finances. Your financial value is going to blossom this year. As long as, again, you don't sit back and wait for it to happen, you make it happen, okay? So a great year for you ahead, a very great year for you ahead. Who is next, Bill?
Sarah.
Sarah.
He said Sarah's next. I don't see her, but we're going to pull cards for Sarah.
And then after that's GP, because GP came from the other side as well.
Okay, Sarah.
Sarah.
Her cards are in the corner here. Okay, she's very a little frustrated because things are just not happening fast enough for her. She's kind of hanging there in limbo, but she's got some choices to make, and they may involve a move or some traveling. And this is going to put you in a very lucky time. So think about where it is you need to go. and make those choices. Be very, discriminate about what you decide to do, because this is what's going to propel you forward and get things moving again and bring in some good luck. So there.
And we're talking Sherry, right?
That's Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. And everybody, don't forget, today we are not taking questions. We are doing a 3-card or 4-card draw. Just telling you what's coming for you in the year ahead. So we're not doing specific questions or general questions. We're only doing that. We're doing the 3-card or 4-card draw. Okay.
Sarah says she's here.
Sarah, I'm loving this. What's going to propel you forward this year is money. Your mind is on your money, and that is a good thing to do. So keep your mind on your money this year, Sarah. Focus on what is going to make me my money. Remember, this is what's going to propel you forward, is the attachment to money and resources.
GP.
Let's see. What holds you back?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What holds you back is that 7 of Swords. Again, what holds you back is people around you. If you're not careful, there are people around you who are submarining you. They don't want you to move forward, because if you're moving forward, then it makes them feel more like they are being left behind, and they are being left behind, but because of them. You cannot allow yourself to let these people determine your progress. Okay, the point is that, again, some people will tear you down because they can't build themselves up. You need to let those people out of your life, and you need to continue to build yourself up. Sometimes, again, it's people who love you, but they just subconsciously, they feel like they don't want to lose you, and they don't want to, and therefore their grip. And so be careful about that. Okay, what's your year ahead like? 4 of Pentacles. Again, this year is going to be a year about finances, about how you spend your money, where you spend your money, and on whom you spend your money. So again, this year is all about money for some reason, and budgeting and understanding your limitations as well as your spending. Do not go crazy this year. Do not do any big expenditures this year. Watch your money, because you're saving up for something even bigger, and that's what this is about. Next in line is GP.
GP. Okay. GP.
Gwyneth, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all those things. That's what GP is.
Yes. And remember, if we're helping you out, you need to subscribe and follow.
Like, share, follow.
We really appreciate it. GP. Okay, get ready. Your intuition and your spiritual side is going to really evolve this year. It's going to take off, and it looks like you may be learning some new trades or going to some workshop. It's going to involve your job or money, but just keep at it, because everything's telling you to get that balance in here. The physical world and the spiritual world, it's all going to balance out very nicely this year. And just pay attention to both. Give yourself enough time to be spiritual and to work hard. It's going to really go well in your favor.
Hey, GP, did you see the Listless's picture when she was in the little red dress? Oh my God.
Oh, really?
So yeah. Listless is one of our people that come online, and GP and Listless know each other. And so I was wondering if GP had seen her picture. It's so cute in her little red dress. It was when she was a little kid, and it's like, oh my gosh. And it's funny because I have been visited by Listless's father before, and I knew what he looked like, but I'd never seen him before in a picture. And then when Listless put up that picture, I was like, that's the guy, because I've seen him.
That's amazing. Don't you love that?
Exactly. So it
great
was
confirmation.
Yep, it was. And I was like, oh my God, that's him. That's the guy. It was wonderful.
Wow.
So GP, this one's for you. This one's for you. GP, what holds you back is indecisiveness. Girl, you got to make choices. You got to make a decision. Stop waiting for something to tell you what to do. Again, holding you back is your indecisiveness. Make this year a year where you make decisions. Even if they're not the right decisions, who cares? You can redirect. You can change course. You can do all those things. But not making a decision is worse than making a bad decision. Okay. I loved her father. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that you knew him, but but yeah, he's a very handsome man, and it's the 2 sisters too, which is very cool to see them.
That's beautiful.
What propels you forward is the Queen of Swords. This year, GP, use your logic. No emotions, no decisions. This year, you need to be a very logical woman. And this year, you need to be, this is what I call the bitchy queen. Excuse my French. If you all get offended by it, I don't care. Because the point is this is what I call the bitchy queen. This is the queen that says, I'm first and I'm the most important. And GP, this year, you need to put yourself first. This is what will propel you forward, putting yourself first. It's kind of like if you're in an airplane, and the airplane has an issue with the air, and so they put your mask on first. This is you putting your mask on first. So make sure you put yourself first, okay, GP? So that's what's going to propel you forward. And then what is the year ahead for you? Well, let me take a peek. Hey, Pam, good to see you, Pam. That's nice to see you in. Happy birthday to you. I still got that song in my head. It's like there. Oh, I'm loving this. You're going to have a lot of opportunities this year, GP, but you're going to feel, again, this is going to be a year of a bit of a confusion. And it's like you have a lot of things going on. And you're going to have the thing that's telling me is, again, a lot of opportunities coming your way. A lot of things are going to pop up in your head. A lot of things that are going to draw your attention. But do not be too distracted, again, from the reality of what it is you need to focus on most. So as you start focusing, and remember, again, as these things come at you, focus on the logical answer. Do not focus on the emotional answer. Don't be drawn into that emotional game. That's not a healthy place for you to be. Okay, so focus on the logical answer. Again, good opportunities coming your way, but make the right choices based on logic only, not emotions, not love, not friendship, not all the emotional baggage that comes along with it. Okay, there you go, GP. That's what I see for you. Who's next, Bill?
Okay, before I know we have to answer Claire Plummer. But before we do, I want to say hi to Shanti. She's in California, and she and I took a mediumship on Zoom together. And it's so good to see you. Happy holidays. And to Linda Drotman, happy holidays, you guys, and everybody else that I can't see. But we're going to do some cards for Claire Plummer. Okay, Claire.
Hey, Corinne. Corinne is Sarah Susan. Corinne is one of our classmates on Tuesdays.
All right.
Yeah.
Hi, Corinne.
Corinne has some mad skills too. Corinne, we got to get you online one day because your skills are amazing. We got to get you on here so you can share those with everybody else. We love Corinne.
Yes. Okay, so for Claire, this is saying that you are focusing sometimes on too much of the past. Too much of the things you can't fix. You need to let them go. Just hand them over to the universe, release them from your life. And it's time to start having some fun, because you get the Queen of Wands. So that's like this part of you that wants to have an adventure. And this is where they're gearing you. This is where they're pushing you to have some fun and forget the past. It's behind you. You can't change it. It's ended. It's history. And it's time to focus on now in this beautiful new year that you're going to explore. You're going to have these great experiences. So do it. Thank you, Claire.
Claire. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm getting the feeling, Claire, we're not doing the cards for you. I'm sorry, we're not doing the cards for you. Claire, I'm just getting a very big psychic hit for you. I'm like, Claire, you have got to, what is it? What does I say? Let it go. Claire, let this past year, when this year ends, let it go. This has been a trying year for you. I'm getting a whole lot of tension, a whole lot of stuff happening. This has been a trying year. Again, this has not been one of your best years, I'm getting. And so what I'm being told to tell you is let it go, Claire. Do not bring the baggage forward with you. Do not let it come into this time with you. Let it go. Let it be in the past. Start anew this year, okay? And I'm telling you this because I'm telling you very clearly that what's ahead is far better than what was behind, okay? So Claire, lift up that chin, look future in the eye, and you know what? Say, I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. I believe in infinite abundance. My wants and needs are always met. And embrace this energy for the year, okay?
Let's do Shanti next.
Shanti. Okay, my friend Shanti in California. We're going to do, it's so good to see you there. Okay. She and I worked very, very hard at that mediumship class together on Zoom. Isn't it so nice not to have to do Zoom? Wow. But anyway, You are about to turn your life upside down. Oh my gosh. Some things in your life are not working. And the universe is forcing you to a wake-up call. It's like, just forget everything. Everything's collapsing around you. But when you change it and you start all over, you're going to be happier. There's an adventure coming up. It looks like a trip too. And you're going to have such victory. And that is because your inner side, your inner guidance, your spirit is growing, and the things that don't work for you anymore you have to put them behind you, because there's a new adventure coming up, and by the time you get into summer months, it should be pretty good. You should be feeling a whole lot better, but it's forcing you to make these changes, and nobody likes changes, but you can't, you have to do it. You have to just get through it and look ahead. Look ahead. Things are going to be bright and rosy pretty soon.
We're doing Claire?
Shanty.
Shanti.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if this is Shantae or anybody here. I think it's Shantae because Shantae is who we're talking to. Shantae, is your father passed over? Did he coming back to the chest? Why am I'm drawn to the chest a lot, but this time it's like heart issue. Did your father pass, Shantae, and did he pass from a heart problem? And he died younger than expected. Is this Shantae, or does anybody else pick up on the same energy? Anybody can own this energy?
I believe she's saying yes. She's saying yes.
Oh, is she on Facebook?
Yeah.
Let me go over to Facebook because I want to follow what the conversation. Hold on there, Shantae. We're coming. I'm coming to you, Shantae. I'm coming. Let's see.
We're doing technical stuff here. It's not easy.
Exactly. Yes, me. Okay, yeah. Well, super. He's here. He's as soon as Susan are talking, I felt his energy here, and he is such a warm and loving man. He was so caring and giving. Do you have a daughter, Shantae? Do you have a daughter? One child, one daughter. Is that right? He's bringing me attention to one daughter. And I don't know, again, if that's, so do you only have one daughter? Is she answering? I don't know.
I know she has a daughter, well, whether it's one or two. I think it's just one.
Yeah, because he's drawing me to one daughter. And I'm wondering if he's talking about trying to, I think she only has the one. I think that's what he's trying to
She
tell
says
me.
two, but he had a.
So then he's trying to differentiate. Then, if there is two, then he's trying to differentiate one from the other.
She said that he had a closeness with the older one.
Okay.
Two daughters. Yeah.
Now, have you been, Shantae? Have you and she been having some disconnect? Maybe is the way to put it. Has there been some strife? Because I'm getting the feeling there's some strife there with the one daughter, and there's been like a bit of a disconnect or something going on there. I don't know. So anyway, he's like, his point is this: let it go, and be the bigger person, and make sure you make that connection for this holiday. Make sure that you bring them in for a holiday. Make sure that everybody knows they're loved. And this is the one time to put your pride and everything else aside, and just kind of just kind of bring the family together. Okay, make sure that happens. Also, he loves you, and that know that you are loved. Know that you are loved, and you're a good mom. That's one thing. That's what I got for you, Shantae. Hope that resonates with you.
Okay, Sherry L. Okay, we have a Sherry L.
Super. Hey, Susan, before we go on, I want to tell you something that happened last night in class. I went to the live class Monday night, and so it's interesting that I sat there and we did a mediumship read first, and then we did mediumship practice, and then we did psychic practice. And so in the mediumship practice, I was read first, and then after that, I did the reading. And as I was getting read, I kept seeing this woman standing here behind the person I'm reading, right? And so when my time came, it was very easy to touch because she'd been standing there, and she'd been looking at me and sending me information. And so I describe her, and I'm like, she's a short, petite woman, and small stature, and she has like an oval face like this, not round, but oval. And she has this hair, and she did it in a certain way. And I explained how she always wore it up and scoop, but she had long hair, but she had it pulled back, and she always wore it that way. She wore this dress of a certain color. And I even talked about the hands. I kept saying, in the picture, I see her like this with her hands down, just kind of standing there like this. And I kept saying, and olive skin and this and that. And the woman I'm reading for, she said, I can't own that. It doesn't resonate with me. And I'm like, wow, I see her right there. And she's like, and she's behind you. So she must be, again, a grandmother or great grandmother. And she says, yeah. And I said, okay. So then we look over the shoulder, and there's a woman standing there. So I said, so the woman turns around. She says, can we bother you a minute? Are you finished? And she said, yeah, we were done. And so I explained the woman. She goes, that's my grandmother. So I was reading the woman behind her where the grandmother was standing, but I thought it was for the one I was reading because I'm trying to read for this person, but it was her. And so I explained it. She goes, yeah. And she said, yeah, everybody mentions the hands because, again, she has hands. And the wedding picture, the whole family all did their hands the same way as they're standing in the wedding picture. And so when people see the wedding picture, they always make a mention of the hands. So she said, I'm not surprised you would see that. And she said, and then it's interesting because she went further, and I said, was her name Lucy? Or Lucia? Lucy or Lucia? Lucia. Like that. And she said, no. She said, but her last name is Luciano.
Can you imagine? How close can you get?
Hell yeah. So last night, the mediumship was on fire. It came on command. But it backfired because, again, it wasn't the person I'm reading, but it was the person behind her. Because that woman was so strong. Her energy came in, it blocked out anybody else. It was like, I want to be seen. I want to be heard. It was so cool. So I thought I'd share that.
Awesome. That is so awesome. You are so good, Don. What can I say?
Yeah. And then the cool part is we did the psychic reading, and I read the same person who's in front of me. And I said, well, I see you taking 2 trips next year. I see a trip at the end of summer, around the end of summer. And I see that one like in the shore, with water and stuff. And then I see the one in September in the fall. And that one, I see the first one with your husband, the second one with you by yourself, not with him, and blah, blah, blah. And then I said, and you're told not to travel at the end of June, early July. You're not to travel during that time. And she said, you're right on target because in the May-June trip, my husband and I are going on vacation. The September trip, I've got a business trip to do. And then late June, early July is when my grandchild is expected. And therefore, I won't be traveling. So she said, you were right on target, everything.
That is awesome. That's awesome. Right? Yeah. Isn't it funny how some nights it just happens?
I know. I was on fire. Wow. I'm like, can we stay longer? Can we stay longer?
Okay. So we have Sherry L.
Yes.
Okay, Sherry, it looks like you have had some, maybe where you haven't been feeling very good, or you've had some health challenges, and it's showing here that your health is going to improve. Either you had some physical problems, or maybe feeling kind of emotional or kind of down, depression, but all this is going to change. You're getting healthier by the minute, and you've got new wonderful things happening to you this year, this 2023. Money coming in and love. So love sometimes comes in different expression. It doesn't always have to be a person, or it can be a child. It can be something you find that you just love to do. But this is going to be a fabulous year for you because you're going to start feeling so much better than you felt recently. So good luck to you, Sherry.
We're doing, who is this, Sherry L?
This is Sherry L.
Sherry L. Hey, Shelly Diehert. Nice to see you in. Paul, yes, Paul, we see you, and we will get to you as well. We promise. We will get to you. And then Lori is here too. Welcome in, Lori.
We got a whole house full, huh?
We do indeed. What is going to propel you forward this year is perseverance. Do not surrender. Do not give up. Keep pushing forward. Again, you are headed in a specific direction. Things are coming your way again. So perseverance is the key this year. Keep moving forward. Do not be deterred. What is going to hold you back? It's going to be the cards because they don't want to give me an answer. Let me see. Oh, change. Do not be afraid of change. Do not fear change. Change is going to be good. And look at this. This is a year of a lot of change, of a lot of new energy. Be a child this year. Ask questions. Enjoy. Be fun. Let things be light and energetic this year. Again, enjoy this year of new beginnings, new opportunities. That is, again, why? Because, again, the change card. When the change card comes out, what happens is the lowest card in the tarot deck. Again, this is new beginnings. This is that full. This is that strange, fun energy. And again, persevere through it. Get through it. Enjoy the year. Make the most of it. Do not get distracted or dissuaded just because change is coming. Change is not always bad. Most often, change is good because it brings us to another phase in our life. Okay?
And sometimes we just get in a rut and we do the same thing all the time. We think in the same way. And sometimes you have to stop and say, it's time to feel innocent, like a child, and look at life in these wondrous eyes and, the beauty around you. I mean, it can be rather exciting at times.
Exactly.
So we have
happy
Linda.
birthday. Happy birthday, Paul Black. And again, as Stevie Wonder says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh. Okay, Linda Drotman. She's a dear friend of mine. Okay. She has some decisions to make, but I wouldn't make them quite yet. I would wait 3 months before you make these big decisions because you may not have all the information yet. You may not have all the research that you need. So you're kind of like back and forth on the fence. But in 3 months, I think you'll feel clear and you'll see exactly what you need to do. There's money coming your way and a lot of burdens being lifted, but you need to really spend some time for yourself. You need to be able to say, no. I need time for me. I need time alone. Sometimes it's important that we have this alone time. It's nice to go out and socialize and be with everybody, particularly around the holidays, the people you care about, the people you love. But it's also time to it's also important to take time for yourself because this is the kind of year we're in. We're all doing a lot of soul searching this year. And we're going to look within. We're going to find our answers. And this is the year we're going to do it. So by the end of next year, you're going to feel like, oh, I know exactly what I want. And then the following year, you'll be moving in that direction. But this is a year to really trust, have faith, and have trust in whatever comes to you spiritually, whatever comes to you psychically, whatever comes to you intuitively. This is what this year is all about. Do you have something to add to that, Dawn?
Who is this?
This is for Linda Drotman.
Linda. The one thing I got was, again, the things you've been working on for a while is starting to pay off. So again, this is what's propelling you forward, is the seeds that you already sowed. I don't see you sowing a lot new seeds as much as, again, reaping the rewards from the old seeds that you have sown. Now, the one thing you got to be careful about this year is emotions. Do not let your emotions get away with you. Do not get tied up in people's drama. Do not get people tied up in everybody else's other things. Again, focus on yourself and keep moving forward. Do not let yourself, again, this is the future. For this year, you got to keep moving, and you can't let yourself get emotionally tied down by everybody else's drama. This year, let it go, pass on, to let them handle themselves and their own issues while you keep moving forward to keep your psychological health healthy. And therefore, with that comes that reaping the benefits of what you've sown, okay? Again, this year is going to be a good year of seeing a harvest for the work that you have done. It's finally going to start paying off. So keep focused, okay?
Okay, we have to say hi to Palmy, and we have to say hi to Lewis Black. Good to see you guys. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And so we're ready to pull 3 more cards for who?
Paula Black.
Paul Black.
Paula.
Paula.
No, it's Paul. P-A-L. Paul.
P-A-L.
It's the E.
P-A-U-L-E.
Oh, P-A-U-L-E. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So how do we say that, Paula?
No, it's
Paula?
Paul. It's got
Paul.
an E on it.
Okay, Paul. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Paul.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh dear. You're really having to kind of balance things very carefully. You're kind of like on the fence. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I have the money for this? Do I have the money for that? You know, the people that have broken your heart, you need to get over it because they can't break your heart if you don't allow them to. Everything is how you interpret, how you make it feel. It's time now to kind of focus right now a little bit on your work and just trying to keep things in balance and love yourself enough to know that it's okay. It's okay to move on and it's okay to love again. It will be worth it. Thank you, Paul. Let's see what Don has to tell you.
It's down here.
Who?
Oh no, I can't hear Don.
He's shuffling.
Oh, okay.
He can't hear you, Don. I said, because you're shuffling. Who's after Paul?
Luis, yeah.
Louis?
No, it's not. It's just Luis. is what
Louise.
I have.
Okay.
So,
Well, this year we got the thing that propels you forward is Four of Pentacles. Again, Paul, this year is about economics. So make sure you pay attention to your economics. Do not let them get ahead of you. Make sure that you focus on your economic decisions. Make them wisely. Look at your budget before you make purchases. There are people who are going to try to talk you into making some expenditures that you should not. So again, don't listen to people when they advise you about finances so much. Listen to what your spirit guides are telling you. And if you do that, you're going to have a good year. Again, this is going to be a good year for you. Just watch your money. But a lot of good things happening for you, a lot of change this year. But pay attention to your budget. Okay?
Perfect. Do we need to remind people that if you like what you see, follow us, and if you're on YouTube, to subscribe to us because it really helps us. It helps. It helps us feel good too. So we have
Luis. It's not
Luis.
Yeah, and then Louis Black is next.
Louise. Okay, Louise. Let's see what we got for you, Louise. Okay. Ooh, opportunities. And, it's like lately you've been caught up in this drama with these people. Some people really enjoy the drama in their life and they have to keep making things up and keep trying to drag you in there and wear you out. But, if it doesn't pertain to you directly, just kind of step back. Don't let them fight it out. Or, some people really like that confrontation, but it's not good for you. It's not healthy. And all these new ideas are coming your way, these new opportunities this spring, and it's going to be amazing. And you're going to finally see that there's light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to finally feel this surge of happiness, of joy, but don't get caught up in that drama because these people will just wear you down. And step aside and use your creativity and see hope and love and all these wonderful things coming your way. So remove yourself from the drama. And that was Louise. Okay.
Done.
Dawn, are you there? I can't hear you.
I'm here.
Are you ready for Louise?
Are you ready for Louise?
I'm ready for Louise. The question is Louise ready for me?
Oh my goodness, Louise, hold on to your chair. I hope you're sitting down.
Louise. Am I the drama? Am I the drama? That's all I can say. Am I the drama? Louise, Louise, can we talk? Can we talk? I'll give you a topic, Louise. Okay. Lord, I do. It's interesting. I'm getting it's interesting. Your picture, Susan, is coming up black for me.
Black?
Yes, blanked out. So it'll pop
Okay.
back eventually. It's
Oh,
like,
well, that's okay.
I'm sure they'll see you, so it's good.
I must be wearing too much makeup or something.
Exactly. Can we, Louise? I don't know, Louise. I'm getting a whole lot of energy. I'm not doing the cards because again, I'm getting a whole lot of energy around you, Louise. Damn, you just got again. It goes back to this holding on to stuff, Louise. Just you can't fix the world's problems. You can't fix all your friends' problems. You can't fix your family's problems. You can't do it all and be successful and not have to carry. Like you're carrying a lot of luggage. You got a lot of baggage, Louise. And again, you can't continue to do this and be healthy. You're just if you're not careful, your physical health is going to manifest all of this baggage you're carrying with you. So, Louise, please do me a favor. As you move into this year, please open up your I don't know how to put it. Open up your heart, open up your mind, and realize again that you cannot do it all. You cannot carry it all. You can't fix everybody. You can't. That's just not what you can do. Nobody can. So coming into this year, Louise, the one thing I'm being told to you very clearly is you have got to start releasing the things that you cannot control. You have to understand you can't control it all. But more importantly, you have to start embracing the fact that you have value, and that when you put somebody else's value in front of you, that you devalue yourself. And you've got to understand that you have value equal to or better than them. And if you don't put yourself first, no one else will. And when you send the message that you have less value to them than you have to yourself, they start believing it too, and they start understanding it. So again, they come and dump on you. They dump on, and so Luis, flip the script this year. This year, put yourself first. Be that bitchy Queen of Swords, that bitchy Queen of Swords who says, I am number one, who just does not take nothing for an answer. Do not play with me because I'll cut you. Be that sword this year. Because
it sounds like she needs to be that woman warrior.
Yes, exactly. You need to be in control. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting for Louise. Next.
Awesome. Who do you have next? Lewis Black. Lewis, our good friend Lewis. Lewis is in with our psychic squad, and that he's a neat guy, and he's talented, and he's a giving person. He helps a lot of people. And well, this year ahead, it looks like your wishes are going to be fulfilled. It's almost like magic around you. Stop worrying so much about the money. And I know you've gone through some very challenging times, but it's about to turn around. I want you to look ahead and create and manifest these wonderful things in your life because they want to happen. The universe wants to provide you with what you so deserve. And let it happen. Let it go. Let it happen.
Is this Terry T says, is this Louise taken? I don't know. Louise, are you in a relationship? I don't know. I think both Louise and Lewis are both not in relationships, but
I don't know.
Let me see what I get for Lewis. Lewis. Happy birthday to
Lewis.
MF.
It's fascinating because the first card I got out, things that hold you back are heartbreak. Things that are it's like I think you carry some luggage from broken relationships in the past, from people that let you down, and again you bring that luggage with you forward. Again, that was them, that was the past. That's not you now. So again, let that in the past, Lewis. Do not project on you the relationships that again that have failed and reasons. It's not your It's not on you, it's on them. That's the point. It's on them. Things that propel you forward, change. Again, you're developing, changing, growing. So this is a year of change. Embrace it. Ride with it. I'm loving it. And then what is the year ahead for you? Again, that's what propels you forward is the change. Change is good. Change is good. So go with it. And then what propels you forward is the Seven of Wands. Again, I see you rising above at work, getting on top of things. Don't be surprised also if you move on in work. Now you have a new opportunity, a new career, a new job. Because again, this is that same kind of energy where you start moving up and you realize there's something more for you. So you either get a promotion or you get a new job. So I'm looking at a new job this year or a promotion, like I said. Okay, super. With that said, that is Lewis. Who is next?
Right. Okay, we have Pam Frank. She's another one of our dear friends that's on the Psychic Squad. So the Psychic Squad is led by Don, and it's on Tuesday evenings. If it's something that you're interested in joining, just contact Don on his website there, his Facebook, right down there. And it's a lot of fun. We do readings for each other. You know, we're growing spiritually. We're all helping each other, and everybody's so supportive and so lovable. It's like one big family. It's a cool group. And we have people from all over the country that join us. Of course, you know,
anybody and it's open to anybody in the entire world. So no matter where you are, you can come on in and join us. You don't have to be in the U.S. You can be anywhere.
And you never know what Don has in store for us, because he always has these different exercises that we have to do, and we have to kind of, you know, it's at night, and I'm kind of like pulling it out of my brain somewhere. But it's fun. Okay, so for Pam, this is very interesting because she's got two kind of like negative cards, and one of them is like her fear and kind of her worry that holds her back, and it could be like worry about money or something, or worry about everything. And then the other two cards are pretty incredible because it says she can have everything she wants this year. It's like having the happy family, having the prosperity, having the abundance, having everything. Oh, wow. Cool.
That's that card. There you go.
And she's going to end up, she's got some great ideas that she can manifest in her life and bring in a lot of money. I mean, she's got prosperity all over the place. The only thing holding her back is the fear. So eliminate that fear, put it behind you, because you can create the most incredible life ahead of you this next year. So do it.
Pam. Well, I got again that strong energy, and when you send that strong energy out, Pam, this is again this is the energy you need to put out for the year. This is that positive energy that you need to put out for the year, because once you shine like that, someone's coming in. We're going to put a man on Pam too. Everybody gets a man this year. I'm telling you, this is an Oprah moment. You get a man, and you get a man, you get a man. Pam,
well, what about the women? What about the people that want women in their lives? Are they coming too?
The women in whose lives?
I don't know. There may be some people out there that want women too.
Well, in this case, no. We're in a man world right now, it seems, because
oh dear,
like drawn to the men. So Pam,
God knows men.
Exactly. So Pam, this year for you, I'm looking at you finding that someone special again, but you've got to be using the energy, the strong energy that you put out. That again, you own yourself, you own you're coming into your own again. It's that fullness, that welcomeness, that openness, and I'm loving it. But yes, we're going to put a man on you too.
Pam says you'll take the man.
Exactly. We put a man on the moon, we'll put one on you. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if we can put the men on the moon, we certainly can bring the men into our life. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sarah.
He says, Miss Susan, good men are like air. You know they're out there, but you just can't see them.
How about Shelley Dehart or Dehart?
Okay, we have Shelley Dehart. Did I say that right? Okay, Shelley. Okay, let's see what we can tell Shelley today. Okay, let's see, Shelley. Looks like there's love coming into her life too. Man, oh man, they're just everywhere. Cupid's been working overtime. So there's some endings, some things that are coming to an end, but then there's new energy, creativity, and excitement, and all these other things that are getting ready to happen. So, let the stuff die that's supposed to die, the stuff that you have to let go of, the stuff that does not help you anymore, and bring on the new. You're gonna be loving it. You're gonna be loving it this year.
It's lovely. Let's see. And we're doing Shelley, right? Miss Shelley.
Yeah, Shelley.
Is Shelley from another? Shelley, I can't recall. Are you from a different country? Are you from here? I don't remember. We've talked about this in the past, I thought. For some reason, I'm getting a feeling like we have at least. I don't know.
Bonnie Brown's next.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Shelley, are you still here? Shelley, did you leave us? Oh, yeah. What is
There she is. She's there.
AZ, Arizona.
Arizona.
That is a different country, believe me. If you're in Arizona or you're in Texas, you're in a different country. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Arizona.
Louise says it's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's funny.
I love it. It's raining. Hallelujah. It's raining. Let's see. Shelley. What am I getting for Shelley here? Okay, got to go through the cards. I was thinking of getting something, but Shelley, look at this. This year ahead of you is 10 of Pentacles. Shelley, count the money. Get ready to start putting some money in the bank account, because this year is the money year. This is a money year, a year of, again, this is a 10 cycle. So again, you've worked and built and you have developed whatever it is that you've done to get to this year where we're starting to see the payoff. So again, this year is the payoff from a lot of hard work and diligence over time, and I'm loving it.
Wow, it's about the money, honey.
Absolutely, and it all depends on you, because again, you're the Empress. So this is a year of you understanding your power, owning your power, and also nurturing and growing. Again, continuous growth and nurturing. Don't stop. Don't rest. Okay, keep moving forward. And support the person that's the man in your life. Make sure that you support them too, and give them the nourishing and encouraging, because maybe they're not as emotionally connected to you as you think they are. It's not that they aren't, it's just they can't show it. They're not as emotionally equipped to share some of the feelings they have, but know that their feelings are there, they're strong, and they're determined for you. So take that, Shelley, with you, knowing that this year is going to be an amazing year. Again, it's paying off for the things you've already done. This isn't a year of gifts. You're not getting a gift from the universe. The universe is not granting you a gift. The universe is saying it's your turn to now start paying off. The universe is paying you off based on the work that you've put in. So again, this is a reward. It's not a gift, okay? You've earned it. So take everything that comes to you. Make sure that you stand up and say, you know what? It is my turn. It is your turn. Okay.
Okay, we have Bonnie Brown from Albuquerque, one of my dear friends. Hi, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
So this is kind of neat, Bonnie. It's just saying that your dreams are going to be really very strong. So pay attention to them. See what they're telling you. Maybe there's loved ones from the other side that are visiting you in your dreams. That happens quite often. This year is really all about family. I don't know if there's a wedding coming up or some kind of celebration, but you're going to be having fun with family. I don't know if this means you're going to be doing this in Albuquerque or if you're going up to Las Vegas or something. But it's all about getting together and celebrating. And this is the year to do that. And start making plans on some of the things that you want to happen in your life, that you want to manifest. This is the time to do it. And good luck, sweetie. Happy holidays. Dawn, what do you have for Bonnie?
Bonnie, I'm getting I don't know, but I was getting the feeling like you've had some health crises this year, and those health crises are finally coming to an end. This year ahead of you is going to be a very healthy year for you. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the feeling like you've had, again, some not setbacks. I wouldn't say setbacks. I think you've had some hurdles to overcome this year when it comes to health. But again, I think this year ahead of you, this is going to be one of your best healthy years, period. And while you are in a very healthy place, both mentally and physically, by the way, I'm not talking just physically. while you're in a very healthy place mentally and physical, make sure that you take advantage of it. Bonnie, make sure if you've been looking at doing something different, if you've been planning something different, this is the year to do the difference. This is a year to make that change, whatever it might be. Because again, I'm feeling like this is an energy year for you, a very strong energy for you. So let's not leave that on the doorstep. Use this energy to your advantage. Again, your health and your mental health and physical health are both going to be very good this year. So take advantage of all of that and make sure that this is the year to plant seeds. If you need to start growing something, this is the year to do it. And when I'm talking about planting seeds and growing, as you know, I'm talking metaphorically. I'm not talking physically, going out and planting the garden. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about planting some seeds that will grow in your life, the benefits in your life down the road. Because there are seasons of harvest, and there are years of harvest, and then there are years of growth, and there's years of planting seeds. And again, this is a year that you have a lot of good emotional and physical health. So this is the year that you really want to start planting things that will pay off down the road. They're not going to pay off immediately. They're paying off down the road. So don't do the short-term gain. Don't focus on short-term. That is not going to be where your mind needs to be. Your mind needs to be that a year, 2 or 3 down the road, what I'm doing now will harvest itself. It'll find itself, and we will wind up making benefit from this. And that's going to be the years when you're going to be most needing it, because you won't maybe be at your fullest health, both mentally or physically. So get those things planted now, so where when you need them, they will be there. Part of that is relationships and making sure that you're connected to friends and stay connected to the friends that will help you along the way. Part of that is going through your list of friends and saying, are these my friends? Are these people who need to be in my life? Am I wasting my time with some of them because they are not aligned with me? And I'm not saying that you want to jettison them, but what I'm saying is that if this is a year where you devote yourself to the people who are moving in your direction, or the people who are supporting you emotionally, physically, whatever, on your path. If people are poo-pooing your path, then they're really not helping you right now. So those people you don't focus on right now. You don't have to get rid of them necessarily, but you just don't focus on them. You focus on the people who are moving in your direction. Focus on the people who believe in you, who believe in your mission, believe in what you're headed and what you want to do, because that's where the health comes from. Again, the psychological as well as physical. So again, use this time, this year, to make sure that you're doing. It's like in a garden. Get rid of the weeds. You don't need the weeds. You need the corn. You need the flowers. Get rid of the weeds, because all they do is they take up nutrients that otherwise should go to those healthy plants. And the plant can't grow healthy if it happens to share with all the crappy little things that need to be taken out. I think that's enough analogy. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what, Don? It's all energy. You want to be around people that raise your energy, that support you, that have your back, that make you feel good. Why would you want to be around people that take your energy? That, the psychic vampires, they're out there, and if you're around people and you walk away and you feel really drained and miserable, that's telling you something. Don't be around those people.
Yes, so, but Susan, what happens is it's like the frog in water. This is the same analogy. What happens is you get around people and you're with them for a while, and then they sneeze into the microphone and blow your mind off. But anyway, my thing is this, is you're around people, they become part of your life, and you love them, and you connect them emotionally. And then over time, they go into a darker place, or they go into an unhealthy place. And you have to make a decision. Do I go with them and support them? Yes, you do, because you're pulled to them. So you take yourself down that direction, down that path, thinking you can find your way back. And then eventually at one point you're so underwater that you can't. And it's the same thing as the frog. And you've heard this before. If you put a frog in hot water, it's going to bounce out of there, right? Because it feels the heat. But do you know if you put a frog in water and you slowly bring that water up, the frog cannot determine that it's getting ready to be boiled, because it can't figure out the heat as it goes up. And so eventually it gets too hot for the frog, and the frog succumbs to the heat. That's the life that we do tend to live sometimes, is we are in a situation that starts off wonderful. And then as the heat ratchets up, we see it, or we feel it, or sense it, but we just we're staying with this, or we can make it better, or we can fix it. And then all of a sudden it's too late, and you're in over your head, and you feel like I have no choices. That's the message I'm sending, is that don't be the frog in hot water. Be the frog who gets out before there. And the frog won't do it. So that doesn't even work in my analogy. My point is, don't be the frog, realize when you have your realization. Yeah, exactly. But it's interesting how they can't do that. They can't make that distinction because of the way their body works with the water until it's too late.
Wow.
So my point is this: know before it gets too late in your life that there are times where certain people need to be set aside or even jettisoned, depending on your choice on that. But because they're not helping you to be the fullest and best you that you can be. That's the key. Always ask yourself, is this person in my life to support me? Or when I look back, has this person not been a benefit, but more of a detractor? Again, it also goes back to the conversation we had about, 3 readings ago? And that's with the people that are in your life that kind of tear you down subconsciously because they can't raise themselves up, so they want to keep you at their level because they're afraid if you get too high, then you somehow, and that's the same deal. So there you go. Off my soapbox.
Yeah, that was very interesting. The poor frogs. Okay. Anyway. Okay, Dawn, we have Candy. And this is kind of interesting. Okay. Candy, kind of a wake-up call because she's kind of disappointed in some things in her life. And it looks like maybe she wants to make some changes in her house or changes in her environment, maybe to perk her up and make her feel good, and maybe some colors or some new furniture, or some new something. But that's kind of where the focus, since she spends a lot of time at home, it's important that her environment really supports her in feeling good and happy and enthusiastic in life. And so it's time to make some changes to bring some joy and some excitement back in your life, and maybe clean up your environment so it looks exciting. It looks, happy. That's
the card that came to me for you is focus. This you've got to focus. You seem like you're all over the place. So whoever we're reading for, your card most importantly was focus. So this year, find yourself one thing to focus on and focus on it and stay with it and make this year pay off in that regard. When you need the people around you to support you, they will be there. You have the support you need, but again, stay focused and stay strong. You're going to need power to power through. Okay, so don't give in. Don't surrender to emotions. Don't surrender to all of the bad kind of indications, that kind of stuff. Be positive this year and stay strong, but focus. Focus.
I've been waiting a while, kind of.
Okay.
Our next in line is Corinne Fisher.
Okay, Corinne Fisher.
Corinne.
Okay, so let's pull some cards for Corinne.
Again, people, we're not doing the usual ask us a question reading. We're pulling 3 or 4 cards telling you what your year ahead is going to be. So that's what this readings are all about today. Okay.
Okay, for Corinne, this is all about taking care of yourself, getting some rest. You're tired. You're go on a long cruise to China or something. Just enjoy yourself and rest. Because a lot of things going on around you are not in your control, obviously, and you feel very frustrated. But the only way you can fight this is try nurturing yourself and give yourself some time and some space, and go to a movie, have a good laugh or something. Be around people that lift you up, and this will help you. But take care of you. Thank you, Corinne.
Corinne, my first card is going to be what propels you forward this year. And again, it's that energy and focusing on things you need to get accomplished. Again, focus on accomplishments this year. Make a list of things that you want to get done and make them happen this year. This is that 7 of Wands. So again, this is your accomplishments rising above. So again, set your list, put it all in place, and make sure that as you do, you focus on those things. Make sure that you pay attention to those things that are on your list, because again, you need focus this year to get to understand what it is that has highest priority. Okay, the things that hold you back this year, yourself. You are sometimes very self-defeating. Your emotions will sometimes get the best of you. So again, give it a rest. Don't let yourself beat yourself up. You know, there's only so much you can do. So again, don't stand in your way. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, so where you wind up getting so frustrated because things aren't happening. Sometimes they aren't happening because they're not meant to. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers, as Garth Brooks talked about in his song. And what's the year ahead of you? Look at this. A year of enlightenment, a year of alignment. This year is going to be a year for you to align, for your life to align with your life path. So this year you're going to find yourself more finding your way better to ensure that your life moving forward is aligned with your life path, your life contract. And so as you move forward this year, don't be surprised if you find more energy as you move forward, and as you also find more resonance. Again, feeling like you finally belong someplace, because that's what this card is. Finding yourself aligned with where you needed to be and who you are, okay? Again, remember, you come into this world with a life contract. You signed that contract saying that these are the things I need to work on in this lifetime. These are the things I need to make to help me to eventually find in my next reincarnation or my next 10 reincarnations the highest and best self I can be. And so, again, that's when I say your life path. Your life path is getting you to that highest and best person that you can be. And so when I say about the things that you can do in this lifetime, those are in that contract. That's what this year is about, okay?
Okay, now we have Lori, Lori. And this is very interesting, Lori. This is saying that there is a relationship you have in your life that you need to let go of, you need to move on from, you need to put in the past, because it's no longer serving you. Remember that everybody comes into our lives and they're teaching us something. Maybe, and as soon as the teaching's over, we can stay with them, or we don't have to. We can move on. But everybody comes into our lives to teach you about you. It's what you need to know. It's not really about them. So but it's time to let this one person go. And you're very good at your work. People look at you, they appreciate your skills and your abilities and your talents, and you are going to be paid very well for that. So this is a good year. It's an important year. Thank you. That's Lori.
You said that's Lori?
Lori, Lori. I don't know where she is, but Bill found her.
She's been on here for
Okay.
a while.
Who's next?
Karen Engelbrecht.
Okay.
I'm going to go away from the cards on this one for Lori. Again, I'm being drawn otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Something's purchased. Give me, Lori, if you can, I'm going to have Susan move forward with the next reading.
Okay.
I need to work on what this is about. This energy isn't really.
Okay, well, Dawn's thinking about you,
Yeah.
Lori. I'm going to do a reading for Karen Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht.
Also, I wanted to mention Crystal Davis. Thank you. Crystal said, I've talked to all kinds of psychics and tarot readers, and I really respect your skills. I've been watching y'all. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. We still owe Crystal a reading too.
We appreciate you watching us. Thank you. And don't forget to, if we're making you happy, follow us. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe to us. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, this is
Do we have Lori's last name, Susan, or not?
who?
Lori. Do we have her last name?
What was Lori's last name?
Armijo.
Amijo. Lori Amijo. Okay. So this is for Karen. And Karen's from South Africa. Hi, Karen. Thank you for watching us. We appreciate you. Karen, so you have some friendships that are just taking your energy. And you really need to think about, is this a friend that I should continue my friendship with? Because, when you're around people and you feel drained and it's always a challenge, sometimes you have to move on. but you've got a lot of choices to make, and you've got a new love coming into your life. Oh, wow. This is brand new, and this is somebody that's very adventurous. So I don't know if this is a friendship or a serious relationship or even a child, but they're bringing in love and excitement. So go with it, Karen. Thank you. Thank you for watching us. Now, Dawn's thinking about Lori.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you still thinking?
No, I'm going to come back to Lori. I'm going to come back to Lori in a minute. But
Okay.
we were doing, who is this one? Who is this
That was
one?
Karen in Africa, South
Karen,
Africa.
Yes, Karen. Karen, the one thing that come through to me, Karen, was again, it was interesting because Lori, there's a spirit here. So I'm working on the spirit, trying to figure out what the spirit, but the spirit is not communicating in a way that is making sense to me right now. So I'm trying to work with the spirit. But Karen, when you came in, Karen, it was something about, you've got to stop worrying about. I feel like you are living your life under the social formalities and social norms, and you're not happy because, again, they've got you in you're pigeonholed. You're trying to live in a world that puts blinders on you and puts muffles on your ears, and it's like they're trying to make you conform to this belief of what they believe you should be and whatever, and you're kind of stuck with that. And I'm telling you, break out. You're not going to be your highest and best self if you live everybody else's life, if you live everybody else's dream for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So what I'm saying is, for you coming this year, is break out and be the person who you are. People will be uncomfortable initially, but I tell you, they will get there. And so find yourself, be your higher, powerful self, and don't let anybody else, kind of dissuade you from that. Okay. I think that's so important. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you there. That's what I got. Who's next, Susan? And I'm still working on Lori, so don't worry, Lori. I'm still working.
I have Jennifer here. Jennifer is a very dear friend of mine, and her mother's awesome. I love both of them very much, but I haven't seen them in years. And this is really neat because you're on a spiritual path, a very, very strong and powerful spiritual path. And I hope you're meditating like 10 minutes a day. That's all you need, just 10 minutes. This is going to really help you. This is going to help you in your life. And in about 6 months' time, you're going to be happier than you have been in a long, long time. The sun is shining for you. And this is a beautiful card, but it's going to take about 6 months for everything to kind of come together. But, keep working on that spiritual path. This is so important because you're growing and you're evolving. You're not the same person you were a few years ago. You're better, and you're more spiritual, and you're more loving. And I hope your holidays are fabulous. Enjoy yourself. And thank you so much, Jennifer, for watching. Hi, Dawn.
Coming back to Lori. And Lori, this doesn't make sense, but I'm getting a grandmother and a grandchild. Lori, did you lose a brother or sister? I'm getting a grandmother. Is the noise too loud in here? Can you still hear me or no?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I didn't know if the noise is so distracting because it's like right there.
Are they blowing the leaves again?
No, this one's cleaning the house. They're vacuuming. Like,
oh, okay.
Lucky me. Anyway, and it has to happen right here, right now, with this house.
They're cleaning your castle.
I know, but it's funny. It's like, as big as this house is, they got to be right here, right now. Anyway, so my point is this, Lori. I'm getting and is Lori on Facebook or on YouTube?
I don't know. Is Lori on Facebook?
She's on YouTube.
YouTube.
Okay, Lori, if you're listening, can you confirm this? Did you lose a grandmother, an abuela, and then also a brother or sister, or is it because I'm getting two are with me. So did you lose a brother or sister and a grandmother, or is it a great grandmother and then your mother has lost a brother or sister? I can't figure out the generations because the woman is back a ways. So Lori, if you're still here, can you confirm either of those for us? Because again, I was so confused because I'm getting two spirits at the same time, and I'm trying to figure out, this doesn't make sense to me. I can't figure it out. Your brother. So your brother passed over.
Her brother.
Okay, so this is him. Okay, and is your grandmother or is it a great grandmother? Because again, I'm getting abuela too. So is it a grandmother or a great grandmother that's crossed over? Because they're here together. They're both here together, which is amazing. So is it again a grandmother or a great grandmother? I'm getting grandmother though. It's like abuela, but it could be great grandmother. I don't know. That's why I was confused, because I was getting such a unique two combined, and so I was like, what is this? But they're both here. So is it again Lori? Is it a mother, a grandmother, or a great grandmother who's also on the other side? And they're together, by the way. They're together, and they came in together, which I think is wonderful.
Yeah, I did, Jennifer.
He did.
Your brother though, Lori, is saying that this is a time of year to celebrate, and so celebrate. Yes, grandmother. Okay, so I was right. Grandmother and brother. Good. Okay, that's good. Again, the brother is saying that don't be sad for him. Don't be sad for him. He is better over there. It is good over there. Life is good. He is whole. He is healthy, and he is happy. This was the way it was meant to be. Nothing could have changed it. Nothing should have changed it. He fulfilled what he needed to do here. So when he left, it was his turn. It was his time to go. So don't be sad for him. From now moving forward, make sure that you are grandmother. Again, grandmother, yes. But the point is that they're there together, and he's happy, and she's confident. She said whatever. So know that again they're there, and that they're coming back to you probably because it's of the holiday season. That's why so many spirits are coming in to wish the happy day, holiday spirit. Don't be sad for their loss. They didn't lose anything. They gained the kingdom. They gained the reality. They gained their health. They're fully functional, healthy over there. So, and you didn't lose anything because they're still there. The promise is eventually you'll be reunited with them. That's the promise that we all believe in. No matter which religion you believe in, you always believe there's a promise on the other side. My point is this, the energies are still there. So celebrate their life. Celebrate the good things about them. When you speak to them about them this holiday season, know they're there. Know that they're coming in. Know that they are with you this season. But also know that celebrating their positive things, celebrating their life, celebrating their contributions, know that is why they're here, to remind you to be happy for them. And be happy that you had that opportunity with them and they had the opportunity with you, okay? So your brother and your grandma are here, just to let you know that celebrate this year and celebrate it with happy, wonderful, warm feelings that you were part of your life, okay? That's what I was getting. Whew. Okay.
It's your turn to post something for Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer, you're so needy. Oh, my gosh. Always wanting something, Jennifer. Jennifer. Okay, let's see what we got for Jennifer. Oh, man, Jennifer, I'm getting I just instantly got stress in the neck. Lord, child. Jennifer, what's the stress? Oh, my goodness. I feel like you are under pressure right now. Jennifer, you can't do it all right now. You can't do it in one day. You can't let it go. Let the stress go. I mean, it's like, I know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking I use it so much, but in this case, it really is the same thing. Let it go. You have so much stress on you. You're taking a lot of people's stress on you. And so, so again, let that, man, holy crap. I am roasting all of a sudden. Another spirit is here. I got to work on this one too, but they're just coming in today. They're flying in today. What is this? It's like, I'm telling you, it's the holiday. They're coming in to let us know. But Jennifer, again, release yourself, release that stress, release just. I mean, you got to celebrate. Get a drink. Get 2 drinks. Unless you're an alcoholic, in that case, don't get a drink. But if you don't have an addiction problem, get a drink and enjoy your holiday, because you are carrying a lot of baggage. Again, you're just carrying a lot with you, and it's like I can feel it in my shoulders and my neck. It's a lot of stress, and you can't do that. So so again, don't carry it. Let it go. Let it go.
And it may be that her loved ones are around her to tell her, don't worry so much. We've got your back. We're around you. We love you. We support you emotionally. You know, that's important, especially around the holidays.
This is Jennifer, right? We're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Yeah. Jennifer, there's a spirit here for you as well. Again, because I'm roasting hot. It's not an old female, because an older female is always coming in cold, and this is not. So this is another spirit. Jennifer, wow, this is a spirit. This is a spirit that left early. So again, this is another younger spirit that left. Jennifer, did you lose a child, or have you lost a brother or sister? Did you have a child not come to full term? I don't see Jennifer's things on the side, so I can't confirm. Does anybody? Is she on Facebook?
She was on.
She must be on Facebook.
YouTube?
No, she was on Facebook.
Facebook? Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay. Let me see if I can see. Jennifer, are
No,
you
she
still
said-
here?
She said no.
Okay. Let it go. Let it go.
I'm looking at her on Facebook.
Okay. Trying to see what I can find here. No. Okay. There's a young energy here. There's a young energy here. So if anybody,
And Jennifer
if it's not for Jennifer, there's somebody who lost a child, and if this is a child. This is a child who I don't think came to term. So there's somebody here in the online now who
Who's
lost
next?
a child that did not come to term.
Davis.
Who so if it's not Jennifer, it's somebody. But somebody's here. The child did not come to term, and it kind of, this person, the baby is letting me know that it put you in a spiral, and you kind of spiraled out for a while, and you really went through an emotional crisis, and at one point you even thought maybe about ending it because you were you had so much grief, but of course you pulled out of it. This is a while ago. This isn't new. Anyway, and that child, so this happened many years ago. This isn't like recent. If anybody can own this or is comfortable with owning this, let me know. Because the child is here. The most important thing to know is that child was never meant to come to term. This is the key. Is the child was never meant to come to term. The child was, its purpose, it served its purpose in life. It was something it had to happen. Miscarriage, yes, it's a miscarriage, absolutely. And so, but again, it was never meant, you could have done nothing. This is the point. The child is letting me know, again, whoever this is, this message is for. The child is letting you know that you could have done nothing to change the outcome. You did nothing. You did nothing to create the outcome, and you could have done nothing to change the outcome. This child was never meant to come full term. This child, the fact the child was there, the fact the child went through the period that they did with you was because it was meant to happen this way. And the child was there as again, I hate to say this in this case, but it was maybe like I don't say a life lesson because that's not really the case. I don't think, I don't know the word to use, but the point is you were not meant, this child was not meant to go to full term. And so again,
Know who this
don't take the grief, don't take the know that again, that you could have done nothing, that nothing would have changed differently. And that child's function in this life did what it needed to do to help you get beyond some limitation that you were in. Okay. So
there's a Pisces 22 that's on the list that she had, says miscarriage.
Okay, it could be them. Whoever it is, it was a miscarriage. Again, the child did not come to term,
Right.
and they still have issues with it. They're still trying to process it, and they still relive it. But know again that the child is coming to let you know, especially this time of year, let it go that you could not have made a difference. Nothing you did created that problem, nor anything you did could have changed the outcome. It was meant to happen the way it did, and it happened that way. So know that again, this was meant for you in your lifetime, and celebrate it, because again, you were meant to have this happen. Okay, so again, don't carry on the feeling of I could have done something, I should have done something, or did I do something wrong? None of those apply. Okay, for whoever that might.
Okay, who's next?
Who's next?
Okay, Crystal Davis is next.
Okay, Crystal Davis.
Crystal Davis. Okay, so what I have for you, Crystal Davis, is there is a person in your life, and it's a male, and you have to be setting some boundaries with this person. There's a wake-up call. It's time to say no to this person. It's time to put your needs ahead because you're tired. You need some rest. And so this is a big wake-up call. And as much as you hate to, and I don't know if this is a child or a relationship or somebody that you're working with, but it's a male, and it's like you need to put your foot down here. This is important. And that's what I have for you.
Julie just reminded us tomorrow is the winter solstice.
Okay.
And for those of you who grew up before we got crazy with our schools these days, with all this, editing things to edit out craziness because of our religious beliefs and it drives me crazy. Anyway, the point is, when I was a kid, we had the maypole. We danced around the maypole and we celebrated that, which was considered, I guess, a pagan holiday these days.
That's in May, though. That's spring, May.
No, I understand that, but the winter solstice also has that same kind of conjuring thing. And the reality is that the winter solstice had been celebrated for centuries, and it's a celebration because it's the longest day of the winter. The longest day of the year. There's two longest days. One is in the summer solstice. One is winter solstice. And this is our winter solstice. So this will be the longest day of the year, or is it the shortest day? The longest day, right?
The longest. It'll be the longest.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the longest day of the year. But also when it's celebrated, it was celebrated
Actually, the longest night. I'm sorry, the shortest day and the longest night.
Okay, and it was celebrated as a symbolism of fire and light, and life, death, and the rising of the sun. So again, the coolest part about this is this is a time tomorrow to celebrate life and your family and the happiness. It's kind of like the same as Christmas spirit in that sense, I guess you would say. But again, it's honoring light and it's honoring fire, because in the winter we needed the fire to keep us warm in the heat. And so again, this is the thing to keep in mind. So tomorrow, make sure that you celebrate the winter solstice. I don't give a damn what religion you are. It's not going to contradict any religion, because it's just the freaking fact that, again, the planet is a certain distance from the moon. So don't get tied up in all this other crap, and enjoy the winter solstice. Make a celebration. If you can, what I would do is I go out and I would burn something. I would light a fire, burn some sweetgrass, and get some psychic abilities heightened, And if you're coming to class tonight, burn some sweetgrass before class tonight, and you're heightening your sensibility there too. It's crazy. And it's interesting. We were sitting out by the fire pit the other day, and I burnt sweetgrass, and since then I've been on like I've been pinging about it.
I love the smell of sweetgrass.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it really works, because since then my psychic abilities have been on higher than they have been in a long time. And
wow.
Like last night it was on fire, and it's like it's great. So anyway, celebrate the solstice, okay, yes. Folks.
We have to say hi to Kim Colby and Bruce Potts. Good to see you guys. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And
what was the second name that you mentioned?
Colby
and
okay, Crystal Davis is next. Okay, so the two people I just mentioned, we have to say hi to Kim Colby and to Bruce Potts.
Bruce Potts. Okay, super. Okay. Welcome in, Bruce Potts. And Kim, nice to see you, even though I don't see you, but nice to know you're online here, Kim.
Yeah, she's awesome. They're both awesome. Okay, so next we have Crystal Davis.
Do we? He did.
No, I didn't. He did. No, I didn't do Crystal.
Okay, then do her.
Okay.
Did we do Crystal?
I didn't do her.
Did I do her?
No, you didn't.
I don't know. My memory's bad.
This girl is working too hard. It's time to take a break. It's time to bring in some new energy, some happy stuff, and maybe do something so you can really enjoy your home. You've worked hard to have what you have, and enjoy it. Celebrate it. This is the time You know, we talked about the winter solstice. You're staying home more because it's cold out there. Maybe not in Phoenix, but everywhere else it's cold. And so enjoy what you have. Enjoy the food and the things of comfort that bring you happiness. So that's what this is about. Stop working so hard, at least for the holiday. That's Crystal Davis.
Crystal Davis. Crystal, are you from the? Is she on Facebook or YouTube?
I don't know, where was
She's
she?
on YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, Crystal, are you from the East Coast? I'm getting an East Coast vibe for you. And Crystal, are you having some concern about family getting together for the holidays because it's like distance or traveling, something like that? She says, I think you have done, Crystal, but no harm in another reading. You had told her to take stock of a toxic relationship with male.
Okay.
Okay. Well then, cool. Then I'll go with that. But I do think she's on the East Coast for some reason.
You
So,
did. I think you did.
yeah, could be.
Okay, so who's next?
Did he do Crystal?
Oh, so Julie wanted to know where to get sweetgrass. You know, any metaphysical store not normally carries sweetgrass. It's braided. It's you know, and it smells awesome. You usually find it where the sage is, but most of your metaphysical stores or stores that sell stones and crystals, they will carry it. And you know, oftentimes I remember many years ago when I did the Lakota sweat lodge ceremonies, we always brought sweetgrass to burn because it's just giving back to the earth and giving the smoke up to the heavens and to the Mother Earth and Father Sky, and it was pretty neat. But it smells great.
It is good. I think I bought mine at in the Arizona Mills Mall.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I bought
where they
it at
sell crystals. Yeah.
the jewel store there, which actually has some really great prices on crystals and jewelry.
Oh, really reasonable.
That's where I bought these as well.
Do you want to give us another ding?
Oh, I can do that. But also, the other place is Vision Quest. I think Vision Quest sold sweetgrass as well because Vision Quest has expanded their herbs. So, get ready.
Okay.
Actually, that was bad. There we go.
This should be vibrating us.
I love the way it resonates. It just brings the level up, which is wonderful.
Did you get Leora Johnson in there?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Who's next?
LP, did he do Crystal Davis?
Okay. Did you do Crystal Davis?
They said we did.
Okay.
LP says we did Crystal.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mhm.
I'm glad we have somebody paying attention here. And Bill, who's next?
LP?
LP. Did we do LP?
No.
I don't recall doing LP. I don't think so.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
LP, did we do you? Are you open?
You like the vibrations.
Good vibration.
LP. Okay. You know, don't worry so much about the money. You worry too much about everything because it's all going to come your way. It's going to be nice. You're going to have love. You're going to have happiness. But if you keep letting your worries hold you back, we attract that negative stuff. We either, with our thoughts and our minds and our beliefs and our feelings, we either attract the negative or we attract the positive. So just stop attracting that negative stuff because there's a lot of good going on around you that you just need to wake up and look at. It's beautiful. So there. That was LP.
Mm-hmm. LP, do you have a daughter? Are you worried about a daughter? Do you have a daughter? Do you have a daughter first? And second, are you worried about the daughter? Because I'm getting a lot of stress about a daughter specifically, not a son, but a daughter. It's like, are you worried? Are you? I don't know. Are they making?
He's listening to positive music. LP.
Yeah. She said no. Shouldn't have a daughter. Okay, because I'm getting this energy about a daughter. I'm getting worried about a daughter. I understand. Well, you can be a man and still have a daughter. Oh no, 26. Yeah. Oh yeah. Interesting, because I'm getting a daughter energy around you.
Oh, he's in Australia too.
Yeah. I'm getting a daughter energy. Interesting.
Well, you never know. Maybe there's a daughter coming into his life. There's a woman, a young woman.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm getting a daughter energy around you, very much so. Don't be surprised if you. Don't be surprised if you find out that maybe one's out there that you didn't know about.
And you never know whoever whoever they're involved with may have a daughter.
That's true.
Somebody coming, but if you see a daughter, that means there's a daughter coming into his life in some way.
Yeah. There's a daughter energy around you. Don't be surprised if this coming year, because we're doing it for the year. Don't be surprised if you may be single, but I'm guessing you've mingled in your lifetime too. So I don't know.
He's got a sense of humor because he keeps laughing.
Yeah. No, I'm getting a daughter energy around you this year. So don't be surprised if you find out either maybe you have a daughter that you didn't know about, or that you wind up in a relationship with someone who has a daughter, because I'm getting some serious daughter energy.
But it's all good.
Yeah. No, I understand that, LP, because I kind of got that impression. But at the same time, don't be surprised. Remember, when I got connected with my husband, at that time, he had a daughter. He had a child. She was 3 years old, I think. And so we've been together now 26 years. And, so it's, she was 4 at the time, I guess, because she's 30 now. And so I never thought about being a parent, ever. But yet again, I have a daughter. Now I have 2 sons as well. But, and we are 2 men. So again, don't be surprised. You never know.
You never know what life is going to hand you.
Yeah. And in a little while, when you wind up, when it happens, let me know and come back and say, yep, you were right. So I'm getting daughter energy around you.
Katana Lavery.
Katana. We have a Katana Avery?
Lavery.
Katana Lavery. Okay.
LP, we cheated a little bit. We didn't have the babies. For us, the 2 boys that we adopted, when we adopted them, each of them were 11 on the year we adopted them. They came into our lives both about the 9th to 10th year of their life, and then we adopted them by 11 because I didn't want the baby. I didn't want babies. I wanted older when we did.
Yeah.
So our boys were older when they came to us.
But it may be one of their kids or something. I mean, anything's possible.
Absolutely.
Okay, Conda, what'd you say? Katana's next, and she's got a lot of stuff going on right around her right now, and she feels like she's not in control because everybody's controlling the situation and not her. So it's very frustrating. But I feel like your health, things are going to get better. They're going to get better. But not for a while, but get away from all that. Why are we having so much drama? Is it because of family or something? Christmas, holidays, Hanukkah, whatever. But it's just saying that things are going to get better. Just remove yourself from all these people that keep having to want confrontations and all that. Your life is magical, and I want you to see yourself getting better and happier and just life becoming more magical for you. And that will work. That was for Katana.
Super. Katana. All right, I'm gonna draw cards for Katana because I'm not getting really anything. So let me draw cards. Katana, what's gonna hold you back this year is your patience. Be patient. Stop being impatient. Katana, again, find your patience this year. Otherwise, you're going to be paying dearly for your impatience. So again, find your patience, be patient this year. That's what's going to hold you back. The thing that moves you forward is pushing forward with work. Again, keep working through it. This is a lot of there have been a lot of obstacles in your way. You keep taking one at a time. But again, move forward and keep taking the obstacles. They are coming down, and you're getting. This is a 9, so you're getting close to the end of a cycle. So it has been a trying, hardworking cycle. But again, know that it's coming to an end, and be patient with it. It'll come through. And then Katana, the third thing is, what is your future? Your future is wonderful. I love it. Your future is a very strong, determined woman. So what you've been going through for this past period of time has done nothing more than make you stronger. But the one lesson that you still have to get under control is that patience. So be patient and just keep persevering, because again, what's coming out is a stronger, more a woman more in control of herself, and a woman who understands and knows herself better than she has in a long time. So that's what's ahead for you, Katana.
Well, I can sympathize with Katana because I have no patience. It's tough. It's really tough. Who's next, honey?
Pisces 22.
Pisces 22. Okay.
So Susan, if you were a doctor, you'd be broke because you have no patience.
Exactly.
Poor
No
attempted
patience
humor.
in one way and no patience in another way. Oh boy.
Exactly.
Okay, Pisces. Now she's the one that mentioned the miscarriage.
Yeah.
I wonder if, wow, huh? This is, she's having to go through some major changes. I mean, her life is just falling apart and she's rebuilding it. But there's good things coming in, and she may be considering moving, and this is like a starting all over again. There's new love, there's new health cards, but just allow the changes to come in because they're necessary for you to grow and evolve in a spiritual way, in a beautiful way. But don't be surprised if there's some kind of big move in sight. But when this takes place, you're going to be bringing in good health. You're going to be bringing in love. It's going to be okay. Trust it. Thank you, Pisces.
Done.
Oh, I was seeing Katana. Katana, my sympathies to you for your loss of both parents. I know it wasn't easy. I've lost one of mine, and I know when I lose the other one, which eventually will happen, it will be a traumatic experience because, again, it's interesting when you lose your parents. It's like there's a lot goes on psychologically, and one of those things is like, okay, now I'm next in line. So it's like it's kind of, you have a buffer. As long as they're there, then it's like, okay, now I got an older brother and sister, so they better stay in place because I can't go before them. That kind of thing. It's psychological, so I get it. And so my condolences. But know that this time of year, Katana, that you didn't lose them. And let me go back to that one word: when you lose them, you didn't lose them. Their energy transformed. So their energies are still around you. They are still around you. And you must understand and believe that they're there. And I'm sure they come to you in very different ways. And they let you know they're there in very different ways. Because again, but they both come to visit you often, I am certain. I don't get that they're not here. I don't get a sense of that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that even though your parents have moved on, they've passed on. Don't say lose, because you didn't lose them. They're still there. They're still there, and they still come to you. And when you need them, Katana, when you're sitting in the bedroom and you're sitting on the side of the bed and you're in tears because of the crap that is falling on top of you all of a sudden and all the stuff you have to deal with, when you're sitting there in tears on the side of the bed, your mother is sitting there with you, and she's patting you like she's trying to stroke your hair and rub you. So when you feel the hair move on your head because you're sitting on the bed in tears and you feel there's no one there that can understand, and you feel the hair move on your head, that's not because of the wind. There's no wind in your room. There's no fan above you that's blowing at the time. That's your mom stroking your hair to let you know she's there for you. So again, open your mind up to the eventual fact that they are still there. Then once you grasp the concept that they are still there, open up your spirit and listen to your spirit guides, talk to your parents, because they are talking to your parents, and then they're trying to translate for you that they're there, but you're not listening because, again, your mind is in a different space. So Katana, always know that your parents are there. You didn't lose them. Their energy transformed. They're not in their physical form, but they are there, and they still come to you. They still visit with you, and they're very much there when you need them most. So again, your mom brushes your hair when you're sad. You'll feel her rub your hair. And your dad, I don't know how he comes in. Your mom comes in different ways though, because that's only when you're and other times it's a different feeling that she'll bring you. But your dad, I haven't figured out what it is. But again, know they're there. You didn't lose them. Let's change the dynamic. Let's change that verb. Lose. You didn't lose. They didn't go. They've just transformed energy-wise. They're still there, okay? So, and at this time of year, most times, this is the time to really open up your heart, Open up your energies and make sure that you reach out and connect to them. They're there. Speak to them. Have a conversation with them. Don't be afraid. The only time you'll be afraid is when they respond and you're going to like poop yourself. You're going to say, holy crap, I didn't expect it. You know, and that's what it is. And be careful what you ask for, because it may happen and it will happen. Another thing you can do, Katana, again, if you want to be connected to your parents, and everybody do this. I've truly asked you to do this. If you want to connect to somebody who's crossed over, one of the first things to do is quiet your mind and make sure you focus. And therefore, if you put out all this noise that comes around you, then you can hear. So what I strongly suggest is lighting a candle, get that flame going, and focus on that flame for 5 minutes, and only the flame. Do not focus on the candle. Do not focus on what's going on around you. Focus only on that flame. And when that flame is flickering, when that flame is burning, when that flame is doing this, in that flame, don't be surprised as you start seeing entities around you. And then all of a sudden you'll start hearing things, because you are so focused and your mind is now so pointed. So your mind is now picked up a key, and it points to that key, that with it being focused toward that key, in this sense, that flame, that it's open to everything, and you start hearing it. So if you want to reach out and connect to somebody on the other side and you have no other options to do it, the one thing to do, light that candle, focus on that flame, and don't be surprised if you start hearing them come in, or you see them come in, or you get a download. Okay, that's my thing to you, my gift to you.
It's very nice. I love candles. Don't you love candles?
I do. There's some power in a flame that we totally underestimate. You know, it's amazing what is required to make a flame even happen. I mean, we take for granted the ability to light fires. You'd be surprised how many centuries it took for man to figure out how to make a fire, you know, and for having the right environment to be able for fire to work. I mean, you have to have air, you have to have, you know, it's amazing how that one little thing we take for granted so much requires so many things to be in the right place at the right time for that to even happen, you know? So again, take advantage of that, because that is an amazing gift that we have. Fire itself is such an amazing gift.
It's complicated.
It is.
Have you tried rubbing sticks together to make fire?
I have. It works you to a bone. And also that taking the string, because as in Boy Scouts, we had the string on the thing, and then we had the little it was a stone on a stone, and you do this thing there, and you do this, and it would spin it back and forth till it sparked, because of the heat, you know. And then you put the little pieces of kindling around it, so the little pieces would light in embers, and then you put them into this. I remember it very clearly. It took a long time to create fire.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Wow. Who's next there?
I don't think he did Pisces 22.
Did you do Pisces 22 yet?
No, I gave her the reading about the miscarriage.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe,
Okay, next.
Bruce Potts.
Bruce Potts, my friend Bruce Potts. He's in Albuquerque. Okay, Bruce, let's see what's going on for you in the new year. Hopefully you won't have any more falls, and you'll be healthy as a horse. Let's see here. Endings, new beginnings, new choices. Well, there's some good news coming to you in the spring, something that's going to lift you up, and it looks like you may be visiting somebody from the past, family, friends. This is important. This is good. So should be an interesting year. You know, not really eventful, but it should be interesting. So hang in there, Bruce.
Bruce is on YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook.
Okay. Bruce, if you're still here and you're communicating, have you been experiencing nosebleeds and headaches recently? Because I've been getting I'm getting the feeling of a nosebleed, and it's out of place. It's not something you usually do. It's something you were usually doing. Did you travel someplace that the change in something made that happen? Again, I'm getting nosebleeds. Not severe, but like nosebleed, and then again, headaches.
I don't know. He may have left.
Yeah. Well, if it rings a bell, the most important thing, Bruce, is have somebody take a look at that, because again, I think they're connected. The headache and the nosebleeds are connected.
Sounds
And,
like maybe blood pressure issues or something.
Yeah, there's something there going on. And again, it's like I feel I'm not using empath, but today I'm empathic because I'm feeling all kinds of people's stuff today. It's like, what the hell? Y'all just unleashed a lot of stuff on me. What is this?
Yeah. Wow.
It's like, give me the happy feelings at least. Come on, don't give me only the anyway. But I'm getting, yeah, I think that I'm getting again a nosebleed and a headache, and they're connected. And I would probably talk to a physician and just see what's happening. I would be careful there because
I'll ask them. Who else?
I feel it here too. I feel it here.
Lori Johnson.
Kim Kobe. Let's do a reading for
Hey,
Kim.
Kim Kobe.
Odds for Kim. Okay. Kim, let's see what's happening to you. Okay. Wow. It looks like if you've had any burdens or challenges you've been dealing with, that's going to be lifted pretty soon and a wish fulfilled. It's almost like you're trying to come up with some ideas on how to promote your business. And I feel like you will, because by summer, fall time, wish is fulfilled. And I think you're going to do a great job this year fulfilling your business and promoting it.
Kimala.
Do you think it's Kimberly or?
Oh, I don't know. I think I've always known her as Kim, so I don't know. It could be a Kimberly.
She's in our group too. She does a great job.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm I'm getting like
Who do you have after Kim?
Gloria Johnson.
Loria.
Loria Johnson. Do you know her? Okay.
yeah. Let me cards. I was getting some energy, but let me get.
And I think that's everybody.
Oh my God. Oh, wait, Kim, who is the Kim, who is the person who? I get this like a very. Wow, it finally it did happen, but I'm getting a very happy, loving, big guy, laugh, big laugh, good laugh. He crossed over. Is he an uncle, or I don't think he's a father necessarily. I'm thinking like an uncle or a grandfather. It could be father, but I don't think so. I really am not getting father energy, Kim. I'm getting like more of an uncle or something. He walked into a room, he lit the room up. He was a larger man, had a belly on him, and he had a good laugh. He was kind of like a Santa. He was kind of like a Santa. He had that kind of energy, and he was always very positive, and he was very caring and giving. He died fast. He didn't die from a lingering illness. I think he had like a heart attack or stroke or something, but he got quick. He didn't have pain that much. Again, is this an uncle? Is this Kim, are you on Facebook or on YouTube?
She's on Facebook.
Facebook. Okay, let me look and see if she's responding. Can you, Bill, can you see if she's responding?
No, I can't see any response.
Okay.
She may be gone. Because it's been a while since she came on.
Okay, let me see if I can find Susan again, so I can maybe see it. Anyway, it's interesting because I'm getting this. Yeah, it's such a warm, fun spirit. This guy is so. He's like very. Again, he's like, I feel like a Santa. He's like a black Santa though, because he's African American. But it's like this very, very wonderful, loving, happy spirit. And he walked into a room and he just kind of filled things up, and it's like yeah, I don't see it. You're right, she's not there.
You might have to ask her this evening when she's on the psychic squad.
I will. He's such a. Or I wonder if she left. And is there anybody out there who lost an uncle? Again, an uncle who was a big man, African American, big man, very jolly, very happy, very. When he walked into a room, he lit it up. He died from either a heart attack or stroke or something that took him fast. I don't know. It could be a car accident. He doesn't dwell on how. I just know he died. He died quick. Again, this is a great energy. He's like a Santa, but he's he would be a Black Panther in this case. And he's just wonderful energy he brought in, whoever this is for. And I'm guessing it was Kim because you were reading Kim at the time, but does this fit with anybody else? Can anybody else own this? Because maybe it wasn't Kim Colby's, but I'll have to ask her tonight in class if it was her. But this man is so, just such a big spirit. I'm loving it. You know, this is the guy to, if you're gonna finish reading and stuff, this is the one to finish with, because it's such a great spirit, you know. It's
cool.
loving and kind and caring, and everybody loved him. He didn't know a stranger, and he didn't know an enemy. He did not have an enemy, this guy. He was just that much, he's that kind of, you know, he's there, you know.
Who was
I
next?
love it. Who is next?
Okay, next we have Lariah Johnson. She's been on there for a while. I hope she's still there. Lariah, you still there? No, we'll see. Okay, she was on Facebook.
I don't see her saying anything.
I don't see her. Do you see her, Don? Huh.
But no, on YouTube, no. Whoever, no.
No,
She was on Facebook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's everybody if she's not on.
Okay, and then there was one more person.
Amisha came in too. But let's go ahead and read for Mariah while we're here. Or Mariah.
Lariah, okay. I put some cards for Lariah. So they're saying that she's going to have some peace, but right now she's wearing way too much. But something is going to happen. Some opportunities, something very quick is going to happen late spring, and it will give her peace of mind, but it will also leave her with some creative ideas that will really help her move forward. So thank you, Mariah. Yeah. What was it? Lariah. Lariah. Yeah, that was Lariah.
I've got an iChannel TV. AYE.
So don't forget, if you like what you see, make sure you follow us and subscribe to us. Don, you have to get on Don's channel, his YouTube and everything. Don is at Don Rumer at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and I'm Susan Grayson, and we're both on YouTube and Facebook, and we appreciate all the help you give us, because we're doing this out of the kindness of our hearts, because we love you guys and we want you to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So we've got just a couple more readings to go. Misha.
But before we do Lariah.
Okay,
Lariah did
Lariah.
Lariah, are you still here, Lariah? And if so, can you let us know if your father recently passed? If your father recently left us, I would say, when I say recent, maybe in the last year. Is he still with us, or is he gone?
Misha, do you have
I don't know. Bill, can you see if she's still on Facebook? If she's coming, can you answer that question?
Yeah, I don't see her either.
Okay.
But maybe she'll listen to this later.
Okay, Lariah, if your father has crossed over, let us know. Come back another time, maybe he'll come back. I don't know, but I'm getting the sense that your father had crossed over, and your father is yeah, and it's interesting because I see him a very carefree kind of guy, very I don't know. It's interesting. Well, yeah, let's move on, because it's like it's like
okay.
Some very close. It's some things that I have to get confirmation of, and I can't get it.
Right. So we have iChannel, AYE Channel TV. And what I have for you, this is all about work. This is all about money. It's talking about maybe you're having a little bit of a difficult period right now, where you're kind of like, trying to juggle your money.
Exactly. Same feeling.
Yeah. But this is all about work, and it's saying the money is coming. Just hang on there, hang in there, do what you have to do, and just trust and have faith that the universe is going to provide for you, because the money is coming this year.
Super. Well, I'm getting the feeling like, Ian, you're going through a struggle right now. That's for sure. And that is where your presence is. Let's see let me get, I'm going to do a past card here, draw for the past. It's a past that's interesting because you've had patience in the past. You're kind of helping let it work itself out. You're kind of very patient with the situation and trying to find balance. You've been trying to find balance, but again, it hasn't been working so much because right now I feel like you're in turmoil. And let's see what the future has to hold. Look, but guess what? Look what's coming around the corner of the sun card. Know that the future right in front of you is getting brighter, that things are going to loosen up again because of that patience that you've been putting to use. And again, trying to put your life in balance. Once your life is in balance, it does take a little bit of conflict to find the balance, but eventually, again, it's going to work itself out. So again, know that what is coming in front of you, AYE, is a much happier time than you've been going through recently. So keep pushing through, keep persevering, And let us know what channel TV is. I'm always curious. I don't know what channel TV is, but I'm always curious to learn. Maybe it's another place we can platform on. I don't know.
Huh, I have no idea.
Who's next? Is Misha next? Misha.
Okay, Misha's next, and she has a couple of things going on. She has a broken heart from somebody that's really disappointed her and hurt her and taken her energy, and it's been really tough on her. But on the other hand, there's another issue where she has some legal issues going on, and if she pursues this, she will be rewarded. She will win. There's victory there. So consider that.
Misha. Look, what compels you forward? What pushes you forward is work. You love to work and you love being busy. You love to keep busy and keep doing that. That's what compels you forward. So again, don't be afraid of work. Embrace it. You still already do. So again, just keep pushing through, keep working through, which is wonderful. What holds you back? Right now, what holds you back is money. Again, your budget is tight and the money's not quite what it needs to be. So that's what's holding you back. But guess what? If you budget properly and you take care of your budget, you will not have that problem for much longer. What is our future saying to us? What is our future card? Our future card is Knight of Cups. Happiness coming your way. Again, keep moving forward. As you push forward, happiness is coming your way. So again, look toward the happiness. Keep moving forward with the work, and the happiness will find its way. Working makes you happy. You like to be work. You like to be busy. You don't like idle time. And that's a wonderful thing. So that's what I'm getting for you.
Sounds great. Well, Dawn, just, we need to remind our people out there that if they want a private reading, they can contact you at Don Rumer at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. That's SONORAN Mystic Tarot. Don Rumer, DONRUMER. If you want a private reading with him, if you want a private reading with me, it's sgrayson2 at msn.com. And if we've helped you, if you've given you some spiritual guidance or some guidance, please follow us on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. And we certainly hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, all that great stuff. What do you have to say, Dawn?
I say you're not getting out that easy, Miss Susan. You get a reading too.
Oh, I get a reading?
You get a reading. You get one too. So here we go.
You go poor Bill over here.
No, he's got his coming too. But we're going to do you first, and then we're going to do Bill.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're going to do again, what holds you back, what pushes you forward, and what's in store for you for the year. So again, let's get to what holds you back.
Okay.
Money holds you back. Again, it's not as much as you're looking for. You'd love to have some more. So again, that's what the budgetary constraints sometimes hold you back because you feel like if you had a little more, you could do a little more.
You're letting out all my secrets, Dawn.
Nobody heard that, Susan. It's between you and me. It's our little secret. We'll keep that one. And then let's see, what is the future? What pushes you forward? What compels you? What moves you forward? In a good way, by the way. What propels you? What pushes you forward? I love this. Susan, you are somebody who is love and light. You are somebody who has a lot of caring, loving things, and that love is what pushes you forward. You love, when you find something that you are really committed to, you just do it 100%. So again, that's that love of what you do, love of spirit, love of energy, and love of your family. I love it. I love it. So that's what propels you forward, is that love. You are love and light. You are love and light, and I'm loving that part. Next is what is coming to you this year. Speak to me, speak to me, speak to me, gods. Here we go. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Susan, this is an end of a cycle. So this year, you've been working long and hard to achieve something and to break through and again, it's just like, again, you've been working long and hard on something, and it's breaking through. This is, again, career opportunity, that kind of stuff. And so this year is the breakthrough year. This year, it's going to break out, and you're going to see things expand in ways you hadn't expected. But again, this is not something that's gift to you. It's not a gift. It's not something that's a reward. This is something you work for. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because look at all the work. I mean, you've done the work. Look at it. It shows it. So again, the breakthrough is coming, and the breakthrough is finally going to give you the acknowledgement and even the financial reward that you've expected. So your year in front of you is right there. So right there. So now switch seats, because I do Bill.
Thank you. I have Jennifer here on the line too. She wants a reading.
But we're doing Bill first. We're doing Bill first. So switch seats. So Bill can be there. Let's do Bill. Come on over, Bill.
Come put your head in here.
You're gonna have to look at you guys.
Come stick your head in. Yeah, he wants to see you.
Come on, Bill. Everybody wants to see you. It's a holiday. We need to give you attention.
There he is.
Bill. Hey, Bill. There's Bill. People see he does exist.
And it's not just the top of his head.
All right. I love this. What propels you forward is that strong woman that you're staying beside. She is what propels you forward. She is your strength. She is your rock, Bill. I love it. So that is who propels you. That is what propels you forward. What holds you back is the guy on this side here who is giving you readings. What holds you back, Bill, what holds you back is you question something. Sometimes you question why life is good. So you have to understand that the heartaches and all the things you went through brought you to where you are. So again, your past has made you who you are. So make sure that you appreciate the past. Make sure you embrace all the past, because the good and the bad, they all work together. Now let's see what your future is, what your future holds. Susan says, give me a pot of gold. There you go. There we go. Go for the pot of gold.
Nice.
Look at this. Bill, again, it's that hard work. It's the same. It's pretty much the same as Susan had. Again, all the effort and work you've been putting in is paying off. So together, you two make a great pair, because together you have worked hard to build on this, and together you're going to reap the rewards this year. So this year is going to be a great year of harvesting a lot of hard work that had been put in. So that's for both of you. There you go.
Okay, well, now I have to do one for you before you do Jennifer. Okay. I see traveling in your future again. Traveling in the new year.
Please, no.
So your high priestess is very strong. So that's your spiritual side. That's your intuition. That's your knowledge. And, you have so much to share with everybody, and it's a good thing. Try not to get frustrated, because it seems like some of the things you're waiting for are taking a long time. And don't worry about the money. You're also coming into a lucky time. And the cards are saying have fun. You and Ed have some good times. Make some good memories. It's worth it. Beautiful. I feel like this is a good year for you. Just, kind of, watch your budget a little bit. And
what? Me spend money
at times. But all in all, that's a good year. We still get people coming on. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do?
Oh, we found out that we're going to have a grand baby boy.
Exciting. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy for you.
Our grandchild will be a boy.
Oh, that's great. Great. So they'll be calling you Grandpa.
Yeah. Looks like his name is going to be Lucas Lucas is going to be the first name, and they're looking at Rain as the middle name, which I love.
Wow. That's awesome. That's beautiful.
So we just found out Friday. Baby boy. Maybe that's what part of the happiness will be. Seeing that new life come to fruition.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be really nice.
And we're not going to spoil him at all.
Yeah, right. In your little castle.
He's the first. He's the first grandbaby. So you know what that means.
Now, are they moving back here, or
they're here? They live with us right now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to end this, or did you want to do a couple more readings? It's up to you.
I'm okay with whatever.
Okay. Well, we got Jennifer here, and I did a reading for her yesterday, so you may want to just pull some cards for her.
Okay, Jennifer
Harmon. There's so many people here. My goodness. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Virginia. All these people, I just love them.
Jennifer, the thing that just popped out for me, Jennifer, is be open to surprise universal gifts to you this year. This card is such a wonderful card to have. It's also a card that tells you that things are going to shake up a little bit. Your year is not going to be quite the way you had planned, so be prepared for that. But also at the same time, it's telling you that there are going to be gifts coming from the universe in that shakeup that is going to be what you've been wanting and hoping for a while. So again, embrace what is coming your way. It's going to be an interesting year for you. Most importantly, it's going to shake you up. It's not, your life is going to be a little different than you anticipated this year. So be prepared for that change.
Oh, cool. Anything else? Is that it for Jennifer?
That's it for Jennifer.
Expect the unexpected, huh?
Expect the unexpected, and not only that, but embrace it. Embrace the unexpected, and make sure that you appreciate the fact that the unexpected is what's going to push you forward in a very positive way. So
good. But she's an awesome person. You just love her. Okay, who's next? It was Virginia. Virginia was there. And Mindy Rip. So maybe I should just pull some cards for Mindy. Okay, Mindy. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, wow. Some changes for you. But on the other hand, these big changes that you're going to be making, Mindy, are going to help you get healthier and stronger and feel more love for yourself. And looks like some traveling coming up too. But some big changes, and the changes are what's going to propel you forward so all these good things can come into your life. So just don't be afraid of these changes, because they're going to be big changes.
We also need to draw cards for Alex, Julie's granddaughter. Julie's granddaughter is watching with us.
That's right. The little dancer, the little actor.
Yeah, Alex. Yep. So we forgot. Sorry, Alex.
I'm sorry. I hope you're still
watching. But Grandma's on top of it because she reminded us. So
she is just a beautiful soul. She really is.
Both of them are. Yep.
Radiates love and light and happiness, and but you know, she's still very young, and she's working on her spiritual side too. So it's okay, you know, to have a little downtime for yourself. This is important. This is how we connect with the other side. Even if it's just a few minutes a day, just to know that there are those on the other side, our spirit guides, our loved ones, God, everybody, they're there to help you. They're angels. And if you keep doing that, you're going to be very happy, especially about 6 months from now. So it's a lot of good things are happening for you, dear. We love you.
What I got for Alex, first and foremost, is body care. Alex, make sure you take care of your body. Make sure you're making healthy choices, healthy decisions. Stay active. Keep active. I know you're active already. Stay active. Keep moving forward, and But when you talk about body care, Alex, make sure that you are taking care of your mind as well as your body. I don't mean just the body. The mind is part of that. So, Alex, make sure that you're taking care of that. How do you do that? Keep studying. Keep learning. Keep growing. You'll never know enough. You never can know enough. So, Alex, don't poo-poo the studying. Even when you get frustrated at school, focus on the studying, keep learning, and keep growing, okay? I love it. Again, Alex, remember, yeah, you may be around a lot of adults right now. You may be around a lot of adult energy, but you are a kid. Be a kid. Act like a kid from time to time. You know, throw a tantrum if you have to from time to time. Julie, shh. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, Julie. But Alex, between me and you, throw a tantrum from time to time. Be a child. Be the energy of a child. And love being a child right now because it goes by fast. So again, make sure that you embrace that inner child in you. Make sure that you love that. And love this. Celebration. Love this. Make sure when you do wonderful things, make sure that folks celebrate with you and make sure you celebrate your accomplishments. Never poo-poo on your accomplishments, okay? Let's see what else we got for Alex. Those are my meditation, like healing cards in the sense of, again, angel healing.
She's a sweetie. She's a real sweetie.
She is. Now, what I get for you, Alex, is that, Alex, I'm getting the feeling like you're going through something right now, a little bit of a challenge. Alex, this is momentary. It'll pass, okay? Whatever it is, don't worry about it. If it's a boyfriend situation, let it go. It's not a big thing. Again, I'm getting a little bit of a frustration, but look at this. There's that Knight of Pentacles. So that Knight of Pentacles is saying, no, it's okay. I'm moving on forward. And so keep moving forward. That's that moving energy we talked about. And this is the Emperor. The Emperor card tells you, Alex, that you are in control. Leave it to no one else but yourself to keep moving forward, to deal with the issues you have, to take and understand things better. During this holiday season, make sure that you stand up and make sure that you are counted. Make sure people know that you're there and make sure people resonate with you and let you know that they appreciate you. Look at this, that 6. Again, you've been doing a lot of work. As you go back to school this coming year, Alex, keep working toward this. Again, you've planted some seeds. You're moving forward in your classwork, and by the end of the year, your classwork should be right on point. So I see you passing your classes with very good grades, by the way, very good grades. And that is because, again, that study card. And remember, we talked about that. There's a study card. We talked about that. So I'm not surprised that this text is saying that they'll pay off. So again, keep your focus on your studies and you're going to do well.
Cool.
Most importantly, look to yourself for happiness. Look for nobody else. In the end, the happiness begins and ends with you. So you can be in the worst situation in the world, but if you make yourself happy, you'll be happy. You can be in the best situation in the world, and if you're in a bad mood, the world can be terrible for you. So again, the happiness starts and ends with you, Alex, okay? That's what I'm getting. Take that and hope that helps you to understand. But most importantly, Alex, take care of yourself, take care of your own happiness, and celebrate. Celebrate life, celebrate happiness, celebrate family, especially during this time of year, okay? And if somebody wants to give you a gift, unless they're a strange man in a van with the ice cream thing going sideways and doesn't look right, take the gift. Exactly. But otherwise, take the gifts as they're given to you because you deserve them. You deserve all the good things that life brings you. Okay?
Okay, did you have something to tell Mindy?
Mindy. Mindy. Mindy, back off. Back off. I don't know if you're riding somebody or you're worried about somebody or you've been pushing somebody, but I'm getting the feeling you need to back off, Mindy. Let things go the way they're going to go, and not try to. It's like you want to control too much. You won't release. It's like I'm feeling like you're. I don't know. It's like you're too hard driving right now, and it's something that you just need to let it go through its own process. So again, I feel you need to back off. I get the feeling like back off and just let it resolve itself. It will resolve itself. But the more you push, the more it's going to go the other way. So again, back off. That's what I'm getting from Mindy. Wow. Back off.
Okay. Virginia? Okay, let's see if we have just a couple of cards for Virginia for the new year. Virginia, what do you need to know for the new year? Okay, well, that's just saying that you're working hard, you're tired, you need to take care of yourself. There's a lot of new beginnings. Probably there may be some things you want to do around your house. So if you sometimes you do just a few things and it perks you up, or add some pictures on the wall, or add some color, and that will help you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Virginia.
Hey, did I tell you?
Together.
Did I tell you that our painting arrived?
It did it. It's big, right? You said it was big.
Yeah, it's nice size. It's nice size. And actually, I'm going to take the microphone and disconnect it for a minute, and I'm going to carry the computer. Not the computer. I can't do it. Sorry, because I'm on the wrong phone. I was going to show you it, but I can't because the camera is not on the computer. The camera is separate. So anyway, let me see if I took a picture. Maybe I can I'll show you the picture. But yeah, it arrived, and I'm so happy with it. And it is.
That's so neat. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, you did show it to us.
Yeah.
That looks like your DNA.
Yeah, it is so beautiful. And I've studied it even more now that I have it at the house. And I'm there's so many images in that. It's just phenomenal. It really is.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very nice. So anyway,
it's nice and bright too. Nice and bright.
It is. And to me, it's like if you keep working and you keep climbing, you're going to get there. You just have to keep doing it. And it's also part of our genetic strand. Our genetic, to me, when I see that, is our genetic strand tells us that we're innately born to keep moving forward, to keep progressing.
Right.
And it's like when we stop, we break that strand. You know, it's like we pause things, and it's because we stop. It's not because life stops. It's because we have stopped. So remember, folks,
you have to keep reaching for the stars.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you tell yourself, it's interesting how some people say, well, you know, I can only dream so big. No, you can dream as big as you want, because guess what? If nobody ever set their expectations bigger than what their reality was, we would not have computers. We would not have a lot of things in our life, because somebody dreamt big, we benefit from that to this day. So dream big, you know? So,
that's neat. Yes, it is. Okay. Did you have anything you wanted to tell Virginia?
Oh, Virginia. Sorry, Virginia. Did I forget you, Virginia?
We just want to keep you on the line there.
Yes, Virginia. Yes, Virginia. There is a Santa Claus. That's what I wanted to tell Virginia. That's from a movie, isn't it?
Yes.
What is it? I missed it.
Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Isn't that from like 31st Miracle?
Oh yeah, that was a book.
Yes. Virginia, take the time, celebrate. Celebration time, Virginia. So enjoy this season and celebrate. Don't stay at home. Don't be a stick in the mud. Don't sit there and pout. Get out there and then celebrate. Make sure that you celebrate this season, because that's what the card's saying. It is time to celebrate. If you start the new year off by ending this year with celebration, okay? Because this is the energy you want to bring into the new year, is the celebration energy, not this sulking energy or the I can't do this energy or life is so bad energy.
Nobody likes a party pooper.
Exactly. So what's coming for you in the new year as you celebrate? Four of Pentacles. Again, watch your budget. Make sure you're paying attention to your expenditures and spend on things you need and want, but do them within reason. Again, pay attention to your budget this year. This is going to be a budgetary year, okay? So make sure you pay attention to your budget this year. That's what I got for Virginia, right?
Uh-huh.
Virginia.
So remember, if you have to remind them. Remember, if you want a private reading, contact Don Rumer at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and Susan Grayson at sgrayson2@msn.com. We'd be happy to schedule you a reading. But we will be here next Tuesday, right, Don? Next Tuesday, same time, same station.
We will be here. And it's interesting. We were at 222 hours and 22 minutes until just then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that's not including the hour before. That's pretty good.
That was an extra hour with him.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And then we did an hour with you, too. So that's perfect.
3.5 hours today. Good time. Yep.
Bill has.
Don't forget to hit the share.
List
like,
here.
share,
Look at all the people. Look at all the people you took care of today.
This is ours, not his. His is on another page.
That didn't even include your group.
Wow. Bill's too organized. I don't even do that anymore. I'm impressed. Okay, Bill. That's impressive, because that's work.
We thank all of you, and we hope you all enjoy the holidays to the max. What do you think, Dawn?
Absolutely. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Kwanzaa. and I don't know the rest. But if it's a holiday coming this week and this month,
Enjoy it.
happy, whatever it is.
Yes.
And
we
don't
like
forget,
it all,
and don't forget, celebrate the summer solstice. I mean, winter solstice. Celebrate, because you know what? It's an opportunity to celebrate. If nothing else, that's the reason to
you
celebrate.
can celebrate the summer one too.
Absolutely. And don't we have a new moon coming up very soon?
We're in the new moon right now, I
We
believe.
are in the moon already. Okay.
So this is the time to start new things. Whatever you've been wanting to start, this is a good time to do it. New beginnings.
Yep. The new moon will be on the 23rd. Will be the full, the lack of fullness, I guess, is the 23rd. So on the new moon, folks, make sure you do your new moon rituals. Make sure you get them out there, especially at this time, because this is the last one of the year, and we just had our last full moon of the year. So again, let's end this with a big bang with a great big new moon, and take advantage of that energy.
And never give up. You have the ability to manifest those changes and bring them in. So happy holidays, everybody. Dawn, thank you so much. You are the best. And we will be on here next Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Take care. Thank you.
Happy holiday. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.